So let's move to the first frequent question that we receive, and it's about what kind of projects are we looking for. If we have received some emails or a lot of emails asking about the ideas of the projects, and it's needed to say that we are unable to directly comment on project ideas. But if your project is supporting a reduction in poverty and is also anticipated to have a positive impact on the marine environment, then Ocean will be interested in funding your work. So for this year, it's important to keep in mind that projects that put gender equality, disability, and social inclusion in their center will be prioritized. But please make sure you carefully review all the guidance notes, including the selection criteria. So we cannot give you advice about the activities or proposals or ideas or topics that you are thinking about, but you will find a lot of clues in the guidance that will let you know what are we looking for. But the most important idea is that your project presents an equilibrium between how to work on poverty reduction and marine conservation at the same time that you have a focus on JETSI. If your project is integrating these three key ideas, probably you will be an interested project for Ocean. But we can go to the next slide just to share with you that an advice is also to have a look on the projects that we have found for the first year. Sarah, I think you can, yeah, thank you. There is another one. Okay, thank you. So there are, just go back again, thank you. There are 3 projects that has been found in partnership grants that you can have a look on the website. You can see what are the topics, what are the a little bit about the ideas. And maybe that will also inspire you for sure, but also to let you know about what kind of projects are part of the Ocean for this year, so you can understand a little bit more what are we looking for. Now we can go to the next slide, please. So some of the questions that we receive, and I have seen some of them also today in the chat, is how to contact the British Embassy or High Commission. And our advice here is to have a look on the website for the government, the UK government, and you will find a section about world embassies. And then you will look for your country and find the email to write. So there is a place where you will see contact us section. So there you will find the contact details for you to use. Don't worry if you don't receive a response, as long as you can prove you have contacted the Embassy High Commission at the start of the application process. But as Billy said, different offices has different capacity of answering the email. So just share with us the proof that you have already tried to contact with them, and in case you receive a response, also share with us. The other question we receive a lot is missed webinars. But we have a channel on YouTube. It's a channel called Ocean. And you will find most of the videos and webinars we have already implemented. And we also recommend if you want to have a look on that, because on each webinar, we have dedicated time for questions. And sometimes the questions are repeated. So you will find some of the ideas and solutions for the questions you could have. So all the webinars are on the platform, on YouTube platform, and they are split by sections. So you will find that in the title of the videos what kind of information you're looking for, and you just can go directly to the video you need to see, to watch, to understand what are you looking for. So more questions here. Can I apply for both partnership and community grants? And the answer is yes, you can apply for both. But please keep in mind that you need to check very well the eligibility criteria here about the budget from your organization, because it's a very important requirement to be eligible on to just realize how much you can apply for in both sections, in both kind of grants. If our project is based in the upper middle income country, can we apply? So yes, you can apply, but please keep in mind that projects applying to work in UMIC should clearly demonstrate a strong case for support. And this will be assessed, like you will be asked about how is your project really supporting and taking in mind the value for money in your country. In what languages can we submit our application forms? So for partnership grants, we are receiving application just in English. Even if you can find some of the guidance documents in different languages, the application should be done in English. Do my policies need to be in English? So where possible, please try to provide this in English to support assessment. Then are terrestrial or freshwater project activities eligible to apply? No, terrestrial and freshwater are not anymore eligible. We are looking for projects that are based in coastal places. Continue with some questions, focus on eligibility. If you are a university, can you apply? So universities are able to apply. They may receive funding under the provision of their inclusion and activities are robustly justified and strongly demonstrate good value for money within the project proposal. And in the case of the private sector organization, business and business association, for this year, we are allowed them to apply. And the most important thing is to think about that you are not allowed to just earn money with the project, but you can apply for the partnership and community grant this year. We are a local office of the international NGOs in a country's organization that is part of a federation or closely association with the NGO umbrella organization. Can we apply as a lead organization for the partnership grants? So if you are looking for a partnership grants, if you have a local NGO in the country where you want to base your project, you can be a partner, you can apply, but you will need to have a partner with a local NGO that is different from the international NGO. Do we still have to have a partner organization? Yes. So that's the idea, that even if you have a local, or if you are an international organization and you have a local office, you will need to partner with a local organization. Let's go to the next slide, please. Questions about financial ideas. If we are unable to provide 3 years of accounts, are we still able to apply? So no, in that case, you cannot apply. Having these 3 years of registration and accounts of your organization is a must. Do our accounts have to be in pounds sterling? And so the idea is that you to submit in your own currency, but once you bring it to the FlexiGrant platform, you have to do the currency transformation. So you will share with us the final amount in pounds. And also in the FlexiGrant platform, you will find a website where we recommend to do this exchange of the currency. How do I calculate the average annual income of our organization? So you just need to calculate the income from the last 3 years and use it as an average of the income of your organization. So can we purchase any equipment, fund, and any construction work? So in that case, capital goals are long life high value items, which may include vehicles, large pieces of equipment, and other assets with an expected lifespan of longer than the period of funding, but should never include revenue items. The capital cost should be no more than 10% of the total grant for grants over 100,000. This is for the community grant. But the idea is to have a look on the financial guidance, because you will find most of the information there about how to distribute the budget you are applying for and how much you can apply for that kind of purchase and equipment or construction works. Let's go to the next one. Okay, and this is something also that we have detected from the first round, very common to have some mistakes in the how to calculate the budget you can apply for. So it's important to understand that the maximum budget that you can apply for each year is should be based on your project annual budget must not exceed the 25% of average income of the 3 previous years of your organization. But the maximum budget that you can apply in total for all the years, it will be between 500 and 3 million pounds. So to keep that in mind, financial accounts covering the last 3 years are required. This is what we are asking for that in the flexigram. And this must be already audited. The primary countries are going to be the ones who have the the organizations where the projects are going to be implemented. And the secondary countries are the ones who could be impacted about the project, but not needed to have this. Sorry, let me know, Bill, if I'm saying well. Like for the secondary countries, we don't need to have the office, the partners there.